We now move over to another update from the Middle East, where Syria has signed a $800 million deal with UAE-based DP World to boost its port infrastructure and logistics services. The agreement, finalised on Sunday, will see the development of a multi-purpose terminal at the port of Tartus, along with plans for industrial and free trade zones. The signing ceremony was attended by Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara and builds on a memorandum of understanding signed in May. This agreement comes just weeks after US President Donald Trump officially ended a long-standing US sanctions program on Syria. The move marked a major shift, opening the door to foreign investment, trade and humanitarian engagement after years of international isolation. The DP World deal is one of the first major foreign investments since the sanctions were lifted, signalling a potential turning point for Syria's post-war economic reconstruction. We're now joined by Scott Falner, who's the head of Eagle Enterprises, a security firm. He joins us live from Washington. Scott, thank you very much for joining us on the program. What does this show for the future of Syria? We saw the, some would say, surprising move of Donald Trump taking the US out of these sanctions on Syria during his visit to the Gulf. What are your thoughts now Syria has its door open to foreign investment?
This is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The whole future of the Middle East depends on people waking up every morning, making money instead of making bombs and killing each other. The change in Syria between the lifting of sanctions, the fact that the new government there is opening itself to the West, opening itself to foreign investments. I mean, Dubai Ports World is, it runs some of the major ports all over the world. It's a very credible partner. It's one that is going to create a world-class port. And so the whole concept of leading into the future with economic development is so much, it's a sea change in a very good way.
Yes, Scott, and what message does this send to other sanctioned states? Do you think it weakens the credibility of US sanctions as a policy or as a foreign policy tool?
Sanctions, it depends on what kind of sanctions. I mean, to me, the United States should be seeking or interdicting the ghost fleets of Russia and Iran to really hurt them. Freezing bank accounts is fine. Trying to do other kind of freezing of assets is fine. But the key is that until you really hurt them where it counts, most sanctions are really just PR stunts. So the key is that this sort of carrot stick, on one front, more sanctions, on the other front, we lift the sanctions, not only from the US, but from other Western countries, and open the door for real economic development is a good thing. So the Middle East has always been a complex chessboard, but right now, some of the key moves are in the right direction.
Yes, Scott, thank you very much for joining us. You are staying with us for further updates. We do have some breaking news coming in from Syria. Clashes between Bedouin tribes and local fighters in the Druze majority city of Sweida in southern Syria have left 6 people dead, including a child, according to local media reports. The violence erupted in the Maqus neighborhood east of Sweida city and involved heavy exchanges of gunfire and shelling. Local outlet Sweida 24, citing medical sources, reported around 20 people were also wounded in the fighting. The cause of the clashes remains unclear, and there has been no immediate comment from Syrian authorities. Scott, just as some positive news emerges, we have some news of violence in the region. What does this tragic news show?
It shows that a lot of the Arab world is still very tribal, and it's up to centralized governments to find ways to engage, incorporate, and empower these tribal societies into the future. And so there's always going to be a warlord that is going to fight change. There's always going to be a warlord that is going to think that guns are still the answer. And so the key is engagements like this are tragic, but the key is how does one incentivize, especially the people under that warlord, to be part of the future.
Scott, thank you. We will bring you more updates in regard to that developing story. Scott, you are staying with us to discuss more updates. Russia